The hard truth about ransomware: we aren't prepared to battle with new rules, and it has a near risk big impact. Ransomware: we aren't prepared, and there are new rules, and it hasn't reached the peak impact of ransomware. Let's read this article from Medium and do something about the ransomware. Now, the threat of ransomware has increased so much that it's overwhelming both the security industry and their customers. Army officers were called to restore Windows 7 PCs in Ireland. The ransomware group found encrypted systems across Ireland's national healthcare system. Now the threats of ransomware is increasing so much. There are a lot of ransomware and extortion victims, and again 43 new organized ransomware gang was found by the author before midday. Now why is there ransomware? Because there's a lot of money for ransomware nowadays. The fortune of ransomware is there because they can monetize the access to the ransomware PC. They can sell their access from the machines that they have ransomware, and they can sell their access to the different networks. Ransomware developer can sell their ransomware as a service, and different developers and marketplaces are there for selling the ransomware tools and payloads, and they can also add pen testers to break in organizations. So the cybercrime has scaled at a global scale. So now even the ransomware groups include VP of operation and managers. So everyone is making millions of dollars now, and even the insurance providers are getting it by ransomware and paying the ransom fee. Also, not only the bad guys, others such as the threat intelligence guys, security vendors, cryptocurrency markets, and security products are being sold for ransomware. And to prevent from the ransomware, so here is a money cycle between the ransomware operators and the security industry, and the money is moving in cycle. So security is hard, and it's really hard and difficult. Just patch work doesn't work, and it takes time. And a single Microsoft Exchange update requires 30-minute work per server. That's a lot of work. And there are lots of old systems which cannot be patched. A lot of old systems. It's a lot of debt. So companies can barely afford to patch a single system. How can they match and patch the loss of thousands of application vulnerabilities? They can't do that. So the ransomware guys target the remote desktop protocol Its organization fits directly to the internet, and the authentication is very easy to brute force, and this threat can shut down their business if they are ransomware. So ransomware have exploited the status of current organizations' IT and security status now. So after getting a 40 million payment from a single cyber attack, the attackers will have a lot of budget, and that budget can be difficult for the smaller, medium and large organization to defend against another such attack. And also the payment amounts are increasing. So now the ransomware gang are using their own zero-day against the organization. They develop ransomware delivered in some partial machine images to avoid the detection. It's interesting. They are developing their own tools now, and they know that it will pay and return their investment back. It's like some kind of drug trafficking thing. You risk something and you will gain a lot. And another threat is they can now buy the exploit from exploit brokers, because now they have a lot of money now. So how can we prevent them? Some kind of task force? Can it do the task? Any tasks are prevented? What about the cryptocurrency payment? Banning it will create enough difficulty between the ransomware gang and the victims to pay back. So now what we need is resources for disrupting every stage of monetization of ransomware wherever possible. So UK office are using fax machine and using pencil papers to communicate. It's interesting. The solution is less now, and this uncontrolled group of serious organized criminals with the ability to inflict deliberate harm are an international security threat. This is the moment for the wake-up call, and maybe these organizations will wake up after they have been hurried to drive new investments for the organizations now because of the ransomware attack, which have been ignored till now. I hope you like this. Thank you.